So when you are moving, yes, you're usually moving on forward motion, but this is how it works. We have learned so many tactics how to control pest diseases and weeds, but as farmers are still doing some things wrongly. They are using wrong equipment at the wrong place. For example, majority of the farmers or few farmers are using the pest and disease nozzle instead of using the weed killer nozzle. This is the weed killer nozzle and this is the pest and disease nozzle. And today I wanted to demonstrate to you how the weed nozzle is used and how it's effectively used and how it makes the product that you're using efficient. In my case today, I'm not using the PPEs. You're supposed, when spraying, use the PPEs. For the sake of the camera team and everybody, because they lack that, I decided to demonstrate using water. This is water that is in here. This is not chemical. But this is how I usually do it. So we assume whatever we have here is chemical. Whatever we have here is chemical. So you make sure your pump is well hooked. And you pick your nozzle. This is the nozzle that I told you about. And I want to show you the big difference between this nozzle, which is a weed killer nozzle, plus the other nozzle. We are also going to look at it how it sprays, so that we can see the difference and why you're supposed to use this one when it comes to weed killing, and why you're supposed to use this when it comes to pest and disease spraying. So when using the weed nozzle, you see how the weed nozzle usually sprays. You see the spreading of the product. You see how it's spreading the chemical from one side to the other. So when you are moving, yes, you're usually moving on forward motion, but this is how it works. You can see, you see, this is how the weed nozzle works. As simple as that. If you compare this weed nozzle, let's change the nozzle. Let's change the nozzle now to the normal one. Not the normal one, the one that many farmers usually use. Many farmers usually use this nozzle, which is a spray. It's a pest and disease control nozzle. You've seen the coverage of the other nozzle, so this now the other one covers. If you use this one, you see, this one is covering a very short distance, and you may be forced to come sweeping like this or wiping like this so that you can get a good coverage. The other one was covering from this point to this point, but you can see how this one is covering. If you compare this plus this one, you see the big difference. The weed nozzle covers a very wide range. As you're seeing, it covers a very wide range, but the other nozzle, which is this nozzle, which is pest and disease spraying nozzle, it covers as simple as this. So that's what we want today to learn about the two nozzles. Hope next time you are going to select the best nozzle for you, the ones that favors you and the ones that gives you a good chemical coverage or the good herbicide coverage. Bye.